We are back at it with another video. I'm chilling here. Today's subject's gonna be a little bit weird slash truthful. It might offend some people, it might not. Who knows? Are you one of these people? Are you not? I know I was at some point in my life. The question here is, why do we make excuses for crappy men? Let's be real, ladies. We've all been through it, whether you've gone through it in the past or you're currently going through it. We've all been inside of a situation where we were putting out more than we were even receiving. And that is the start of something extremely toxic. And it's also us being attracted to this type of person. So like, why are we attracted to these crappy guys? Dusty men. Men who are just trash, men who just really don't bring value to your life. Like, all they do is just take, and they use you. They just use you up, and that's it, and then toss you out. Why do we make excuses for these crappy guys? I'm talking about the men who literally are bottomless holes and just take. And by the end of it, you feel like you've never received anything. I'm talking about the people that you would go out of your way for. Like, you would go to hell and back. You would ride or die for this person. And they just would not do the same for you. So this is the type of situation and slash relationship I'm talking about. I'm not talking about any type of healthy relationships. Or any of the good men out there. This is not towards you guys. I'm not really talking about any type of like father or somebody who's literally being there for their woman emotionally or whatever. This is literally towards this type of situation, which is just because we've all been in this situation before. But have we really been real about the situation? Have we really been real with ourselves about the situation? Have we been real about the other person about the situation? It's like, wow, we have to go into why do we keep putting up with it and making excuses for it? Well, I'll let you know right now why we're making excuses for this person. We're making excuses for this person because we feel bad for them. We feel bad for them. We feel like we need to nurture them. We feel like our motherly slash feminine instinct comes out that we usually are supposed to have for our children. And it comes out for these grown ass men. And that's really what happens here. Is like, when you want to act like a mom to a man, chances are he's definitely going to be cheating on you or using you, or just, being a bottomless hole and just taking up all your resources and not really giving you anything that you deserve back. But it's like, we all know that this type of man exists now. We all know what a dusty man is, or what a crappy guy is, or what a shitty guy is. We describe what that is. People call it out or say something about it, which, nobody really should be calling out anybody's relationship, but you have certain family members, like, your mom or your sister or whoever you've been close with, they're going to call you out on this type of person. Like, they're going to say, like, hey, this person, I just don't really know about him. Like, you're going to feel the vibes on it. And if you're going to go and sit there and make an excuse for that person and then just go back and being with them, then it's like, actually, we are the problem. Like, as women, it's like, not we as in women, but you are the problem because you're making that decision to keep going back. And it's like, why are we making that decision? Well, it's not really our fault that we're making that decision. It's just the fact that, like, we have a natural instinct to want to, like, nurture and care for our kids because, like, that's what a woman consists of, like a nurturing feminine aspect. But you're not supposed to use that same feminine nurturing aspect that you would use for your children on your significant other slash boyfriend or friend, whoever you're trying to make like your man. And that's like the first issue that comes down to this situation and why we keep going after the same situation over and over again and allowing it to happen and ruin our lives, literally, like, ruin it. So the first thing is, stop adopting men as your children. Literally, stop it. Like, just, you can't adopt a grown man as your child and start to feel bad for him when he's not pulling his part of the deal. You shouldn't have to pull all of the weight of the deal, and it shouldn't be an instinct for you to keep doing that or providing that in that way. And you should know that by the fact of how you're feeling and what you're really getting out of the deal. So, and also, you know, this could be a dangerous situation because once you start getting involved with somebody like this that you start feeling bad for, or you want to nurture, or you want to care for, or you want to give all of your love to them because, you know, you just understand where they're coming from and they lived a hard life, and, you know, you just feel bad for them and you just want to help them out. It's like you're actually ruining their lives too, and they're not going to be able to grow up and be like a real man. And if they do, it's going to be for another woman. It's not going to be for you. And it's going to be like you wasted all your time building this person up, or thinking you're building the person up, because you're really not. You're really not building them up. You're just like actually making them worse. You're making them more of a man baby by not, you know, making them pull their end of the deal, which is, you know, just to be emotionally there. Basically just whatever your requirements are for a relationship slash boyfriend, you know, you should be discussing that and figuring out where you want to stand with things, and going into that situation not giving up all of your resources until, you know, you guys discuss what is what and where you stand. Like, why would you just go into a war field and just say like, just kill me now? Like, it's just like you wouldn't do that. So the same thing goes for when you're like dating or meeting new guys. It's like, don't pull all your cards on the table here. Don't give them everything you have, because chances are they would never do the same thing for you. They just won't. They won't. And it's not their fault, and it's actually stunting their growth. So don't be mad about it. It's not really like to be mad at men. It's literally to understand it and to dodge it. Like, get the hell away, like fly away, run away, go. There's so many different types of people in the world. Like, it's not, you just have to stop going for the same thing. But, you know, once you get into a serious relationship with this type of person and you start to develop an emotional attachment to them, like, you're not gonna be able to just rip away from this person as easy as you think, because every time you want to leave the person, you're literally just gonna feel guilty. Like, it's gonna guilt trip you because you feel like you're abandoning your child. And that's literally like terrible. It's literally the most toxic situation ever. So the first step to like this is literally just don't get in this situation. Like, if you find yourself mothering a man, if you find yourself, you know, like doing too much in the beginning or just giving too much in the beginning, it's okay to, you know, be a little bit colder. It's okay to not put all of your cards on the table when you're not sure about where the person stands, because chances are if you just give them everything, like, no changes will be met, and they're probably not even the person for you. So it's just a bunch of wasted time with a not so good person. So this also ties back into the video that I posted like a couple weeks ago about like self-love and everything like that, because it's like, you know, the first step is to understanding what you deserve, what you like, what your actual standards are, what your self-love is, because that's going to determine who you're going to mingle with, talk with, or let waste your time. So if you are inevitably going to let a guy waste your time, at least if you love yourself, you'll attract like, you know, a somewhat of a higher end guy that even if you waste your time, you still didn't go all the way down the wrong path. You still didn't like fuck your whole life up or let them, you know, take over or something. It's like, okay, we can dibble and dabble in this and it's okay because this person's kind of safe. But it's like, if you don't love yourself before you try doing that, you're gonna end up just, you know, literally feeding a bottomless hole and ending up with wasting all of your resources and on somebody who's probably not even gonna be with you in the long term. So self-love is key. And yeah, this was just a short video on why we make excuses for dusty men. And now we know what a dusty man is. So if you see one, or if you're in a dusty man relationship, get out right now. And also, you know, we need to stop adopting men. that's what we need to do. So there's 2 parts to this, and I hope this video was somewhat helpful or just real or just something to entertain you guys. But I gotta go. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.